Hello there, everybody. I'm Mel Allen, and this is Baseball Collector.
Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, Baseball Collector. It is Sunday afternoon, late afternoon. The Cowboys are now 3-0, so I'm having a really good day. The Rangers are even winning. They might actually win today. But we got the playoff season for baseball kind of coming into focus. We got the end of the year coming up. And I thought today I would do a Beast Mode Rummage video. I looked at my videos, and I haven't done one of these in a little over 2 months. And so last time we left off, basically what I'm doing, there's so many more subscribers since the last time I did one of these videos, is basically I'm just going through my collection. The storage case that my dad and I built that's custom for slabs is basically got different rows, and I'm just going through each row, just kind of documenting and showing the cards that are in there. And I've gotten through 1988 at this point, or at least to the middle of 1988 or so. And so I'm just going to keep kind of going, picking up where we left off. The first card we're going to look at here is a 1988 score traded Craig Biggio rookie card. The scores, man, there were so many of this stuff produced. The design's very plain, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. And different multicolor set and all that kind of stuff. There's this orange color that's just, you know, not something you'd probably want to wear, but there's a mint 9 on the Biggio. There is a mint 9 on the Roberto Alomar rookie. So a couple good rookies in the 88 score traded. Next up, we've got an 88 Topps card. We're going to 88 Topps, and we've got the Eddie Mofo Murray. There's two versions of this card that exist, one that has a caption on the front and one that doesn't. This is the no caption version. And this is for him hitting number of times, switch hitting a home run or 2 straight games. It's pretty cool. 2 consecutive games. First one to do that. More record breakers in 89 or 88 Topps. So you got Nolan Ryan here. And that's in a near mint to mint 8. So again, it's just a matter of getting all the Hall of Famers and all the top sets through 89. There's the Sparky Anderson manager card. The Red Sox team card in a near mint 7. There's the Orioles leaders with Eddie Murray and Cal Ripken. So double Hall of Famers there, which is cool. If I can, I get that, you know, all these late 80s cards, you know, you would think it'd be easy to get high grades because there's so many of them, but in reality, they're so not worth anything that nobody grades them hardly. The pops on these cards aren't huge, and so finding them is just kind of difficult. And when you do find them, because the pops are so low, the prices tend to be crazy. I mean, you're looking here at a Dennis Eckersley card that is literally in the 10-cent box or quarter box, and to find it graded, you know, you're going to spend $20 or whatever, and that's just silly. So there's the Dennis Eckersley, though, in an 8.5. I've always liked that Wade Boggs card. I had so many of those when I was a kid. That's a Gem Mint 10. I don't have a lot of Gem Mints, just a few as we go through. So I'm pretty happy. Ideally, I get 9s on these, but not always the case. There's the Nolan in a 9. Burt Blyleven. If nothing else, I hope this gives you guys just a chance to see these cards and take a look at them. Maybe you haven't looked at or remembered what these cards look like, or they bring back memories for you. There's both the Alan Trammell. Again, that's only an 8. And then fellow Tiger, Jack Morris. Hall of Fame manager, Tony La Russa. Tony Gwynn, mint 9, coming off his 370 season in 1988. He was so good. Unbelievable. Speaking of good, here's a pretty good pitcher. Greg Maddux. Carlton Fisk. Tigers team card with Alan Trammell and Kirk Gibson. So Trammell being the Hall of Famer there. The Wizard, Ozzie Smith. Paul Molitor. No, that's not going to help. Eddie Murray. Dave Winfield. Back to back, there's Gary Carter base card. Gary Carter Mets team card with Kevin McReynolds. Turn back the clock from 88 Topps, Bob Gibson from his 68 Topps card. There's Jim Rice. Tim Raines. Whitey Herzog. The last one from 88 Topps is the Tom Glavine rookie. Look at how young Glavine looks there. Man, young dude. All right, getting into 89. I think the rest of all of these will be 89 in some way, shape, or form. First up is a lot of you guys know, I was a huge Juan Gonzalez player collector back in the day. He was my second guy that I was all in as a player collector. The first one being Darryl Strawberry. Then I started collecting Juan stuff, and when I sold all my Juan stuff, I kept all the slabs. So I have, I think, just about every Juan Gonzalez rookie card in a Gem Mint 10 if I can find it. There's the Baseball America AA Tulsa Drillers card. 89 Bowman. Got a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie in a Mint 9. Got the 89 Bowman, Nolan Ryan, in a Gem Mint 10. That's Nolan's first card pictured with the Rangers. Got this cool Puerto Rican League card of Ivan Pudge Rodriguez. 89 Donruss, Ken Griffey Jr. '89 Donruss Kurt Schilling rookie. I really think he's got a strong shot to get into the Hall of Fame this year. So we shall see. Next up, Sammy Sosa, 89 Donruss Baseball's Best. This card is in the 300 Great Cards by Mike Payne. And cool rookie card of Sammy Sosa. So they did a Baseball's Best set. They had the regular 89 Donruss. They did a rookie set. And there is the Ken Griffey Jr. for that in a Mint 9. 89 Fleer is next. First one I have is the Nolan Ryan in a Gem Mint 10. So much 89 Fleer. Golly, just a ton of it. But a lot of us grew up collecting all this stuff, so these are kind of the years, our formative years of really getting into cards for a lot of us. There's the Ken Griffey in a 9. And error cards were a really big deal, even in the junk wax era. This one was one of those just fantastically iconic cards. The Bill Ripken, 89 Fleer, FF error. And everybody knows about that card. So cool. There's the 89 Fleer update. Nolan Ryan and Jim at 10. He had 5,000 strikeouts at that point. No one will ever catch him. There's another Ivan Rodriguez, really old slab, South Atlantic League All-Star. There's the Nolan Ryan O-Pee-Chee card. I loved how the O-Pee-Chees would, if a player had been traded, would put in on the card, you know, now with Rangers, you see that right there in the middle as of 12/7/88. But it still pictures him with the Astros because that's what he is on his 89 Topps card, but really cool. They would add in the traded part. There's a Pudge Rodriguez Gastonia Rangers card. '89 score. Jim Mint 10. Nolan Ryan. 89 score. There he is, Don Sutton. I have this card because before they came out with the last player or last card Hall of Famer kind of post-war set for PSA where they did just the Topps cards, Don Sutton's last Topps card is 88 Topps, which I do not have. His real last card, if you consider just kind of base cards and major issues, is this 89 score card. So there's that. 89 score traded Ken Griffey rookie card. Pretty easy card to get a high grade in. These aren't tough grades. So much so that I have two of them. There's another one. Old slab, new slab. Both PSA 9s. Got another Gastonia Rangers card from Star of Ivan Rodriguez. Now into 89 Topps. Record breaker, Wade Boggs in a 9. Let's see what record Wade broke there. I don't know. 200 hits, 6 straight seasons. So that's cool. It says at the top, attribute success to a chicken diet. Apparently Wade Boggs, he famously, would eat fried chicken before every game, which is like, wouldn't you get sick of fried chicken if you ate it before every game? But I guess Wade Boggs didn't, and it worked out pretty well for him. There's a Gary Carter record breaker. Something about catchers, I would guess. Career putouts for a catcher. There you go. Got Andre Dawson record breaker. Let's see what he did. 10 or more home runs and 10 or more stolen bases for 12 consecutive seasons. Huh. Okay then. It's funny how the record breaker, like, that's kind of a, weird, interesting record that why would you really highlight that? But they didn't ask me. So there is the Bruce Sutter Mint 9, 89 Topps. There's Craig Biggio's first Topps card. And we got little Tim Raines on the Expos Leaders card. And I do believe on the right, that's Benito Santiago as the catcher for the Padres. There's Mike Schmidt in a Jim Mint 10. I believe that's Schmidt's last Topps card. I do believe. I gotta do some rearranging. We're on the last little stack here. There's Paul Molitor. The photography was actually pretty good on these. I'm mildly surprised. There is a second year Tom Glavine. Sparky Anderson, Hall of Fame manager. Let's get that a little closer. Gem Mint 10 on the George Brett. Near Mint to Mint 8, Tony La Russa. '89 Topps Greg Maddox. I actually have this card signed as well. There's another Gem Mint on the Jim Rice. Mint 9 on the Cal Ripken. Tommy Lasorda. Ryan Sandberg. Dennis Eckersley, nearing the end of kind of his run with the Athletics. They were so good in the late 80s with the Bash Brothers, and so good for the late 80s, early 90s. Just insane. Here's Ricky. John Smoltz rookie card. Wade Boggs All-Star card, Gem Mint 10. The design on that All-Star card is okay, I guess. It's not terrible, but there's an 8.5 Alan Trammell All-Star. 3 more guys and we're done with this row. There's Rich Goose Gossage in a Mint 9. Barry Larkin, Gem Mint 10. And last but not least, Nolan Ryan. You see he's in the Astros uniform. Same picture as the O-Pee-Chee card. But you'll see more Nolan Ryan later. That's it for this row, guys. Glad to get back on the horse with this, and when I'm kind of slow with content in terms of stuff to do for videos, these are always something that I can fall back on and do, because it's just fun to go through the beast and relook at what I have and revisit it and share it with you guys. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend and a great week coming up. Keep collecting.